What is up, guys? Matt the Riff Master here. We're at the Cheshire Guitar Show and I'm joined by Lee. How are you? You good?
Thank you, yes.
Awesome. Now Lee does, as you can see behind us, some very awesome artwork. So tell us about how you got started with this, because this is like really, really good. We'll get some shots of all these canvases and all the cool things that she does. But tell us a bit about what got you into doing this, how you started and what made you want to do it.
Well, I'm actually just approaching my 5th year anniversary, so it actually came about through accident. Stood at a coffee machine. I was a banker in my previous life, and a chance conversation at a coffee machine changed everything. So without going into too much detail, it's been an amazing journey so far, so all good fun.
So it started at a coffee machine?
Yeah.
How does that start? Is there any way you could give us some insight on it, like a short story of it? Because
So a friend of mine said she couldn't get a particular pair of shoes for her son with a Spider-Man design on, so something in my head said, well, I'll paint them. And I ended up starting painting Converse, which has then led to, like I said, a journey of discovering what I actually enjoy, and it's sort of landed me here now. So I only really paint things that I enjoy, that I listen to, that I'm a fan of. I've got Slash over in LA as a client, Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah, I've been on tour with some of the big WWE stars. I've done quite a lot of things.
wow.
Yeah, so Slash owns a Lemmy painting, to be precise.
I'm speechless. That is so cool.
Yeah.
So could you before this all started, could you obviously like draw? Were you good at it before? You weren't. You just learned.
Categorically, I cannot draw. I can paint, and I've taught myself everything. I had a little bit of formal education. I had 4 years, and then ended up dropping out and then going into employment for 11 years. So it's only been this past 18 months, really, to 2 years, I've really started to discover the style that I have. It's really been born out of experimenting, enjoying the process as well. So.
Well, that's good. Experimenting with things is good, and you come across something that works, that you're good at. And I got to say that the stuff that we have here is amazing. And finding out Slash is a client.
Yeah.
What have you done for Slash? Have you done anything for Slash?
It was actually a Lemmy painting.
Oh, yeah.
And I think most people know that Slash is a fan of Lemmy, and it was thanks to Lemmy that he actually got, or partly where he is today. So he ended up having a Lemmy painting.
That's really cool. High five, that's awesome.
Yes.
Wow. So you do, like down here we've got some custom Converse.
Yeah.
If somebody had an idea for something like that and they came to you with it, would you do that for them?
Yeah, that's kind of the day part of the job. So Monday to Friday, that is what I'm primarily doing. It's a lot of custom Converse. Again, I've had quite a few celebrity clients with their own Converse. There's quite a lot of Converse all over the world with my designs on. A lot have been done for signing purposes. So I've had people like Gary Barlow, Robbie Williams, all had their signatures on these Converse. But I do a lot of, like I say, a lot of commission stuff.
So for example, one of these, how long would that take you to do?
One of these paintings can take me between a day and 2. It just depends on. It depends on the feeling. I know it might sound quite strange, but it depends how I'm feeling about the particular piece. Some might take longer. I've got some which have been sat there now for 3 days untouched, some for 3 months. So it varies roughly.
All right. So what's your favourite piece you've done? The whole time you've been doing it, is there one piece you can really remember that was, I loved that. That was my favourite.
I have to say this is one of my favourites. Okay. This is one of my favourites. There are a few dotted around. It is difficult, and sometimes it is like when you sell them or somebody commissions something and you're giving a part of your heart away. It is a little piece of your personality which also goes with that piece. So sometimes it's hard to let them go. It's like letting your children go. But this whole journey, this whole style now is been a revelation. Definitely.
Well, I think when you really put yourself into your work, when it shows, I think that makes, either if it's a piece of art or music, that's what makes it good, or what makes it special.
Yeah. And it's all about the passion. If I don't have an interest in it, then the results can be very, very different.
Yeah.
Can be very, very different. Yeah.
So have you been, for example, going through a piece and you've kind of been working on it and you've got halfway through, and you, yeah,
a lot.
Is that frustrating?
No, because it just means it's not meant to be.
Yeah.
And I've kind of accepted that if it's not working, just stop.
Yeah.
Some stuff works, some stuff doesn't, but I'm not afraid to just stop and start again, paint over it and go from the beginning. It doesn't faze me anymore. It did for a while. I used to think that it was me, but actually it's not. It's just part of the process.
You can't force it to happen,
No,
because then
can't
it won't be
force
as
it.
good as it should be, or it could
Exactly,
be. Yeah.
yeah.
So music. I'm guessing you like a lot of these bands. Like we've got Slash, we've got Hetfield, Lemmy. What sort of bands are you into?
A bit of a mix. I'm a Slash fan, Guns N' Roses, Robbie Williams, bizarrely, take that. I have quite an eclectic mix of things that I'm interested in, but a lot of it is born from what I'm interested in. So being a fan of all these things, I think comes across in the work. So and again with the Bowie stuff, a lot of labyrinth themes, things I get into, and it helps with the whole process of creating this world that I live in, and it is a world I live in. It's not a job, it's part of my life, it's my career. So like I say, I won't do anything I'm not at all interested in.
Well, that makes sense, absolutely. So are you online?
I am,
Yeah,
yes.
website? You got a website?
I have a website, which is www.leewilliams.co.uk.
Facebook,
Facebook
anything?
at Lee Williams Art, Twitter at Lee Williams Art, Instagram at Lee Williams Art. You can't not find me online, in all honesty.
But we'll put the links to everything down below, because you really should check this stuff out, because, I mean, it really is amazing. It really is. I'm finding out that Slash was a client.
Yeah.
That is so cool. So go check it out online. I'm thinking we could get some Matt the Riff Master stuff done.
Yes.
Some Converse. That would be cool. Maybe we could make that happen.
Yes.
I know my following would
Some
dig
coffee
that.
art.
Yeah, coffee art.
Yeah, they're coffee art. That's painted with coffee. Actual
That's-
coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Kenko?
Jack Daniels.
Wow, that's really cool.
Jack Daniels coffee.
We'll get some close-ups of these so you can check them out. But yeah, thank you for chatting.
Thank you.
That's amazing. Your work is really awesome. So guys, like I said, go check it out. Get yourself some of these awesome pieces of artwork, because they're just like stunning. I mean, I want that one, because we all know I'm a Hetfield fan. So guys, we've been with Lee and her awesome art at the Cheshire Guitar Show. And as always, rock out, be awesome. See ya.